Lee, almost the perfect comeback, much improved after in the second half. What did you make of the final game of the campaign?
Obviously I'm disappointed that we've lost. I think that we needed to show the spirit that we showed in the second half. I think the first half was really made me angry because I don't think the staff and the supporters deserved the performance that the players had put in the first half. I don't think anything changed as far as our preparation. In fact, it was heightened on having intensity and having a purpose because of the fact that it was the last game of the season. Now at half time the message was, listen, it's not fair on the staff mainly that work all hours behind the scenes to try and give everybody the best chance to go out on a performance like that. And to be fair, they showed a bit of spirit in the second half. We rallied well and gave it a right go on another day. Could have got the draw, but it does sum us up. It sums us up, and that's exactly, we can't be as good as we are and as bad as we are in complete swings, and that's the challenge. I think that's the challenge for the summer. That's the challenge for next season. We know it's a difficult league, we know there's good teams, but what we show is when we're at our best, we're very difficult to play against, and when we're not at our best, it's quite easy to play against us, and we've got to bump up that from a 3 to at least a 7 in those moments, and that's through, in my opinion, leadership and communication.
Would an equaliser have been deserved today? Obviously it was a typical Flint header, an exquisite free kick from Joe Bryan.
Yeah, and the Joe one's nice because we spent an awful lot of time working with Joe on that one. You may have seen it yesterday, and keeping that head shape, keeping the technique, lining up the area in the wall. And to be fair, I knew he'd score because I've seen him do it every day for the last 15, 16 days, and it was a nice goal because it was a nice goal for the training ground.
Yeah. It's been a long season, perhaps longer than normal because of the Carabao Cup run. It's a well-deserved break, isn't it, for everybody involved, although some players have got the World Cup in mind.
Yeah, it is, but we have to move on, we have to move forward, and I'm almost pleased that's gone now, that game, because now we can drive into the recruitment process or the decision-making process with full clarity, and that's the bit that again is exciting because we get to build again on the good bits and try and eradicate the bad bits. Scored more goals this year again than last year, again more points, so that continued progression's there, but it doesn't take away from the fact that it's still hurting that we've gone from a position where we could have been very successful.
Yeah. You believe that the squad you've got can continue to improve next season?
No, I believe that we need to improve, but I think development of players is the biggest area of that. The ones you've got playing to their strengths. I think we've had many injuries this year, and that's probably taken its toll. Just the fact that there's 8 or 9 have been flogged on a consistent basis and just ran out of steam at the end. But again, that's a challenge for them. It shows you the difficulty of the Championship and the fact that on that cold, sort of wet training day in Fayland, when the wind's howling in, that's the time when you can go and be really successful.
Thanks, Ian. Just finally, a word on the fans they've been in their numbers, been out in their numbers all season, up and down. Nice to see the sort of mutual respect and appreciation at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been absolutely top notch. You know, I've enjoyed the relationship between the players and the fans and the staff and the fans this year. They've turned out in their numbers. We've given them a lot of entertainment, that's for sure. Not always ideally as far as 5-5s and comebacks and giveaways and stuff like that. But as a general rule, I think they probably would sit down and think that their season ticket money was worthwhile for the season. And we've created some fantastic memories. But of course, the supporters are always the lifeblood of the club, and they've been, if not, the second biggest part of that behind the players.